refuses to stand up. They are enjoying their approval rating ever because this is who they are trying to represent. These far left activists who don't stand for anything. They only stand against Donald Trump, and they hate, as you just heard from that one individual who wished death upon the president of the United States. They not just hate him, they hate the nearly 80 million Americans who elected to vote him. The Democrats have officially become the party of crazy. President Trump and the Republicans are the party of common sense.
Dropped his elk jerky.
Well, it is the show that people love to hate.
Yes, that's true. That's true.
They get so much hate watching viral clips of them saying ridiculous things. I mean, it is a rabies infested hen house.
Joe Rogan didn't just laugh, he torched them. The moment news broke that The View lost the case, Rogan and it was hilarious.
And watching this clip, I couldn't help but think how ironic that Whoopi Goldberg and Joy Behar and the rest of the ladies on The View spend their time calling Republicans the conspiracy theorists. But they have been wrong about everything they have said over the last couple of years. They likened President Trump to Hitler. They have mocked him. They have shamed him. They have lied about him consistently on their show. And it was a joy to realize that tens of millions of Americans do not listen to the lies that they have spewed. These women are completely out of touch with reality. And you're right, ABC should wake up.
Rogan's critique hit even harder because he'd been a target of theirs before. Roasted by a podcaster for being less informed, you know something is broken. And trust me, this was only the beginning of their unraveling.
You got introduced as our friend Donald Trump.
But does he really want to add President of the United States to his resume? A lot of people would like him to. Please let's find out, and please welcome my friend, Donald Trump.
What really cracked the in a heat wave.
That's right.
Whoopi Goldberg gives you a big hug and a kiss. Joy Behar gives you a big hug. Barbara Walters gives you a big hug. And then you actually started winning in the polls. And then the machine started working towards you.
Every time The View with.
I also hate Joy Behar, so I don't love you, but I also hate that squawking bird. So I hate the whole thing. And frankly, that show, you want to talk about a show that set women back, is The View. You want to talk about that show? If the CIA is engineering, Antifa and fucking the Capitol riot, some crazy misogynist engineered The View, because there's nothing worse than The View. In terms of there are so many brilliant women out there. None of them are on The View. None of them have gone near the set of The View. I mean, they have brought in the lowest tier of the, what is it, the Y chromosome?
No, double
The
X.
Okay.
Double X.
They brought in the lowest of the double X's for that one. It's rough.
The same
Right and left authoritarianism. And now people don't recognize that if you just stopped looking at it in terms of red and blue, look at the actions, whether it's war, suppression of free speech, pharmacological interventions that are mandatory, right. whatever it is, that used to all be associated with the authoritative right, the authoritarian right. And now those things are being embraced by the left. And I just think it's just an ideology thing. And I think we get confused and we think we're on the right side. We're on the right side. And if it's our side that's saying this, for sure that's the right thing to do. And no one's critically thinking about that.
clips of their most ridiculous moments were But the moment he started winning in the polls, the tone flipped overnight. Suddenly, that Red Make America Great Again hat turned him into public enemy #1 on their stage. And it wasn't just political criticism, it became personal. They mocked his supporters, laughed at his policies, compared him to dictators, and accused him of everything under the sun.
Right after she was saying, we are run by ABC News, you should trust us, not Joe Rogan, who believes in dragons. So she
Honestly, it was hard to argue with that image. Day after day, they served up what they called political commentary. But let's be real, it was more like emotional karaoke.
Is that show has this very specific ideological bubble in which they operate in, you know, and they always bring on a token conservative woman and they yell over her and silence her. And, you know, they did that with Meghan McCain, and they did that with what is that other blonde woman from Survivor? Do you remember her, Jamie? She was always yelling. I mean, it's just, it's a bizarre show.
So we had 8 minutes.
Mug Circle had enough.
And America's approach to race, pretty big topic, pretty important topic.
I think the way
Karoline Leavitt didn't just win a case. She flipped the media landscape, proving that no one is untouchable when the facts come out. If you enjoyed this video, hit like, subscribe, and drop your thoughts in the comments.